Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we'll be talking about two newly launched Bluetooth speakers from Sony, the Sony ULT Field 5 and the Sony ULT Field 3. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth speakers, one name that stands out really in terms of sound quality has to be Sony. And Sony's Bluetooth speakers are really good in terms of output. Now, Sony's ULT brand is a relatively new series where all the Bluetooth speakers are lined up. So the ULT series is basically ultimate bass experience. That's what Sony claims. So with the ULT series, you will see a lot of speakers launch. In fact, the ULT series has, a lot of Bluetooth speakers launched. Now we have specifically the ULT Field 5 and the Field 3. So these are mid-range speakers which offers great experience. So what are the features offered? How good the sound quality is? Let's find out all of these in our detailed experience. So we have been using these speakers for almost 2 to 3 weeks now, both indoor and outdoor. This is a really big speaker actually, so it can be used outdoor. So we'll talk about all those features offered, the sound experience and the battery performance as well. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So this is how the box packaging of the two speakers are. So this is the ULT Field 3, so that's a relatively smaller size. This is weighing around 1.1 kilogram in weight, the speaker, and this speaker weighs around 3.3 kilograms. And inside the box, in fact, you get a smaller box where you have the shoulder strap included, then the manual and USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable included. So we're not going to the typical unboxing experience because inside the box you have the speaker and these cables and the hand strap, the shoulder strap which you can carry around. We'll talk about the shoulder strap in a while. So these are the two things which comes inside the box. So this is how the box looks like. Let's come back to the speaker and talk about the features and the hardware. So before going into the detailed experience, let's first have the technical aspects of these two speakers. Now both of these speakers are really good in terms of bass experience. So the ULT Field 5 offers 2 tweeters and 1 woofer, and the frequency is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, 2.4 GHz, and it supports up to 25 hours of music playback. 10 minutes of charging gives you 100 minutes of music playback. Then you get IP67 and IP66 rating. In terms of codec, the ULT Field 5 supports SBC, AAC and LDAC. Both of these have sound field optimization enabled. Now coming to the ULT Field 3, this comes with 1 tweeter and 1 woofer. Again, the frequency response is same. This has 24 hours of battery life, and 10 minutes of charging gives you 2 hours of music playback. And this also has IP66 and 67 rating, and this supports SBC and AAC codec. So that's the technical aspects of these two speakers. Now both of these speakers come with the passive radiators for bass experience. You can see here both of them have the passive radiators. Here also you can see here. One additional feature of the ULT Field 5 is that it comes with, you can see here, party lights. That's something which the RGB lighting is available on both the passive radiators. You can see around the passive radiators, you can see the RGB light which you can customize using the app. Let's come back to that in a while we show you the app features. So let's talk about the design aspect. Now design wise, you can see here both these speakers are rectangular speakers in terms of length, and you get you can see here there is a Sony branding out there. So this is the Sony branding on both the speakers. Now both have pretty good rubber beading at the back, at the bottom, to get a good grip, and both have the passive radiators, as I said before, for bass experience. The design is very similar on both the ones, and on the top section you have the buttons. Now we have the power button, and then you can see the Bluetooth pairing mode, connect option, play and pause button, then you have the up and down volume button and the ULT button. So we'll talk about the ULT button in a while. And apart from that, you can also see that these speakers come with a shoulder strap. Now the shoulder strap is included in the box packaging. So all you need to do is just lift these two straps. You can see here, you can lift these two straps and attach the shoulder strap. And if you don't want, you can just press and keep this recessed. So that is something which is really good. In fact, it's pretty clever design, I would say. The shoulder strap is not visible when you are not using it. If you are using it, just pull it out and attach to this option. So right now we are connected to the shoulder strap. So this is the shoulder strap. So you can see here, I can just carry this around using the shoulder strap. So that's the purpose actually. If you want to carry it around, especially when you're traveling or doing some party, you can carry it around using the shoulder strap. So this is included in the box packaging, and you can see here ULT power sound is also mentioned on the shoulder strap. So that's something which is good, which is included in the box packaging as well. Now both of these speakers are IP67 and 66 rated, so dust and water resistance is available, so you can use it outdoor as well, so you don't have to worry about those aspects. So design wise, I would say pretty good in terms of experience. Now the back of these speakers, you get two options. You can pull out this option and you can see some options. One is aux input, that you can connect audio input here. If you are using some DJ mixing devices, you can connect this to the audio input. Then you have the DC in and output, that's the charging port. Then battery and battery care button. So battery, if you press and hold, if you press the button,
battery about 40%.
You'll get to know the battery percentage right now. And then apart from that, if you press and hold, the battery care mode is enabled. That means it will not charge up to 100%, it will go up only up to 90%, thereby saving the battery. You can use this feature from here, or you can use it from the app as well. Then you have the option to turn off or turn on the light. So you can see here, now I turned off the light, now I turned on the light. So that is option is also included. Now on these speakers, you have this charging port as well as the battery indicator. So that's the only thing available on this smaller one, while you have the audio input on the ULT Field 5. So that's the design. Now overall, I would say these are really good speakers in terms of build quality, fit and finish. And if you're partying it outdoor also, there is absolutely no issues with the dust or water entering. So those things are taken care of really well. The ULT Field 3 also comes with a microphone, which means you can accept calls and even use voice assistant on this. So ULT Field 3 comes with microphone, whereas the ULT Field 5 is kind of an outdoor speaker, so it doesn't come with the microphone functionality. So if you want to attend calls, then basically this is the one to go. This has that option. So that's the main features of these two devices. Now basically, I really like the design and build quality. That's something which is really stands out, especially the ULT Field 5 with RGB lighting. The buttons have a really good feedback. The ports are pretty good in terms of connectivity option. The shoulder strap is an added add-on. So that is something which Sony has done really well. So overall build quality, fit and finish looks really nice. Now talking about the sound quality, that's the most important thing. Now when it comes to outdoor speakers, three main things are important for these speakers. One is the loudness of the speaker, especially when it comes to outdoor. You need the speaker to be really loud. At the same time, the voice clarity or the sound clarity must be good. It shouldn't go for a distortion. And third thing basically is a good bass performance, because these are party speakers. And basically one thing I forgot to mention, these are party speakers, so there is a party mode available. So you can connect 100 speakers in one go. You can pair them in the party mode and listen to some thumping music with the party mode on. Now coming back to the sound experience. Now basically I felt both the speakers have really good bass, but I felt the maximum volume, that's the loudness of the volume, was slightly better on the ULT Field 5, while the ULT Field 3 was pretty good, but again the max volume was a little lower than what you could get on the ULT Field 5, because obviously these are two speakers in different price ranges and different specification. So if you want a max volume, especially if you are using outdoor for party functions, you should be going with ULT Field 5. Now the bass experience is really good. You have this ULT mode. Basically you can turn on the ULT mode. ULT 1 and ULT 2 is there, deep bass and options in the ULT Field 5, while on the ULT Field 3 you do get just one option wherein you can enable the bass mode as well. So ULT Field 5 has the ULT mode, three options: turn off, ULT 1 and ULT 2. Basically you can enable all these options from this button, or you can even use the app for other features. Now the sound quality experience was pretty good actually. Basically the bass was really good. Even with higher volume, there is no distortion of the bass. That's happened with a lot of Bluetooth speakers, but not with Sony's ULT series. The bass is really good, and even punchy bass, and the sound clarity is also good. The vocals are good, especially for outdoor party experience. These are really good speakers, especially the ULT Field 5. Now if you are listening to indoor, probably the ULT Field 3 is a much better option. Even these are party speakers. You can use use it outdoor as well, because it does come with a really good max volume, but the ULT Field 5 is something which really impresses. Both of these have a really good sound experience. We would say pretty much satisfied with the experience, and even the bass quality was good. So let's quickly have a look at the sound quality of these two speakers in different modes. Now coming to the battery life, now you get 25 hours, in fact 25 hours is what this offers, and this offers 24 hours. In real time we could get around somewhere around 16 to 17 hours on this speaker with the lights turned on and with the ULT mode turned on. So basically we are going with all the options, especially the RGB lighting when turned on obviously will reduce the battery. So if you turn off this RGB lighting, you will get more battery, and if you are turning off the ULT mode, you should be getting more battery. But even with this performance, is really good battery life on both the speakers. So that's something which Sony has done really good job. And there is also fast charging. Just 10 minutes of charging will give you 2 hours on the ULT 3, and around 100 minutes, slightly less than 2 hours on the ULT Field 5. So that's the battery life, and overall pretty good in terms of overall experience. So this is the app, the Sound Connect app. So right now we're connected to ULT Field 5. You can see the battery performance, the battery capacity. We have LDAC connectivity. Now you can connect multiple devices at the same time. 2 devices you can connect. So we are connected to 2 devices. Bluetooth standby mode available. Then functions, you can connect via Bluetooth, or this has audio input. So that is the option. Then whatever is playing is shown up. Then DJ control is something there. You can change the lighting. We'll just show you how the DJ control works. In fact, this is not the lighting. You can add some, you can see here. So you can add some controls using the DJ control. You can add some sounds. Then party lighting is there. Here also you can see that the party flash. You can enable whatever light you want. You can just see here. This shows up here. That's how you can. Then you can go with a custom color as well, party flash. Then you can change the settings or whatever you want. Then the light control is also there. If you go to the device settings, so custom equalizer is one thing which is really good. We have already showed you ULT 1 and ULT 2. You can also go with the custom equalizer option. If you want that, you can go with that. Then DJ control, as I said before, party light, you can change these options. Then sound field optimization is enabled by default. Then system, you can see here lighting mode. There are 3 waves, 3 options: beat, wave and mellow. So these are the 3 options which you can choose whichever suits your functionality. Then battery care, as I said before, it will improve the battery capacity by charging it totally up to 90%. Then Bluetooth standby mode, then other options are also included, like updating the device. Now basically these devices turn off by default if you are not using it for quite long time, so that will save the battery as well. So this is the app setting. This is the Sound Connect app available in the Play Store to connect these 2 devices. So that was my experience with ULT Field 5 and ULT Field 3. So 2 really good Bluetooth speakers from Sony. So if so summing up, which one should you buy? I would probably pick the ULT Field 5 without any issues, because this has a really good bass experience, good sound quality, and really powerful in terms of experience. And then overall I like this speaker really well, especially for the sound quality. But if you want a compact speaker which has also Bluetooth calling, then the ULT Field 3 is the option to go. This is ULT Field 3 is priced around 15,999, closer to 16,000 rupees, while the ULT Field 5 is priced around 23,000, 22 to 23,000. You can get it from online sites like Amazon and Flipkart. You can buy these speakers. So we'll share the link in the description of this video. So that was my experience with ULT Field 5 and ULT Field 3. Both of these are really good speakers, Bluetooth speakers, the outdoor party speakers from Sony. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.